So I'm going to jump to AJ. Actually, I'll ride on board with Stinson because he'll be the guy to watch to see if he can get around the outside of AJ into turn 1. But we are starting now. So the formation lap is done. Their tyres are ready. Their brakes are warmed up. And we have some lights. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights, and we are away for race 6 Division 1 Season 1 at OFR. Now it looks like AJ got a pretty decent start there. He had a little bit of oversteer, but he is leading into turn 1 as Stinson tries to go around the outside of him. Stinson touches the wall slightly, but it looks like everyone else got away okay. We do have Vilsec dropping back. Oh, that's because he's not racing, and we do have Bagpush dropping down 1 position as well, Max making up 2. But I think everyone else is okay. We had a little bit of an incident as we were going up to turn 3 there. Here we go downhill, and drivers avoiding that bump, as you said, Mark. Good spot there. And they're turning it into turn 5 now, and everyone seems okay for now. So I'm going to just stick with Stinson and see if he can do anything on AJ through the tunnel.
Yeah, I think Jan might have hit like a little bit, but it doesn't seem to have any front wing damage. But it seemed to have a little bit of contact coming out of Casino Square. Therefore, and Leica has already lost the position, so maybe not the start Leica wanted. And Mighty Jungle has also got some pretty big front wing damage, now dropping into last place, letting Bagpush by. Also not the start he wanted, going into the wall again here. Let's hope he doesn't DNF when trying to be fast with this front wing damage. It's very essential at Monaco, of course, that when you have front wing damage, that you don't try to be here on set a good lap, as you will inevitably end up in the wall. Only Max very close to Havoc.
Okay, I'm going to jump on board with Havoc right now. Havoc is right on the tail of Max. Havoc's moved up 2 places already as we see Mighty Jungle pitting. So he must have had some damage on lap 1 there because he has jumped straight into the pits. We'll see what tyres he's got on when he comes out. He's gone straight to the hards. So he is putting the hard tyres on, and he's probably going for this one-stop strategy all the way to the end there. If he can get a safety car, he might be able to even take the lead when all of the drivers jump into the pits, if he can get out quickly and catch back up with the pack.
Yeah, Max has apparently already made up 4 places. Very impressive there. He must have done some kind of dive bomb into T1, because otherwise I don't know it would have been possible. Very good start for him. He's also on the mediums. If he can avoid having to pit because of front wing damage, I think he could also end up quite high.
Yep, and so I was just watching Leica following Tommy. Leica absolutely cut the corner at turn 15 and 16 there. I'm surprised he didn't pick up a penalty. He must have got a heavy warning for it, but he did brake a lot. We've got yellow flag in sector 3. Anything going on? Doesn't look like it. I think someone's probably just cut another corner. It was surprisingly clean.
Yeah, I think Castle might have had a little incident there.
Okay, jumping to Castle.
Yeah, you're right. So T1 was very clean.
Castle's wing looks okay. I think he's missing a front left end plate. Yeah, he's missing a front left end plate, so he must have hit the wall somewhere.
Who's that?
Castle. He's still following quite quickly though. He doesn't look like he's suffering too much from understeer. He's following Bagpush right now. It's great to see Bagpush back on track. He made it home in time, thankfully. And again, he's another one of these drivers that the coronavirus is affecting because he had to work an extra long shift today and on Saturday, which isn't great. But yeah, he managed to get home on time, which is good. And
quite a close 3-way battle here between Leica, Tommy, and Jan. Tommy leading this little pack here.
Oh
Leica
gosh, they are very close.
Very closely. Tommy looking up there, and Jan also following in Leica's footsteps with less than a second separating them. Which is
ooh, Jan hits the wall. Jan has lost his front right end plate there. He doesn't look like he has a puncture or anything, but he slammed into the wall at about 90 miles an hour there. Oh my goodness, but I'm surprised he's still going. That was a heavy hit. And now right at the back of him we've got Matt's about to make a move, and then 2 places up we've got Leica just 3/10 behind Tommy now.
You watch Matt, see if you can
okay,
oh, Leica looking down the inside of Tommy there in Massenet. At Massenet, coming into Casino Square now, down. I think Leica maybe wanted to make a move there in Massenet.
Yeah, Matt is. I think Jan is really struggling with his wing damage now because Matt is right up the back of him. I think Matt could even try something as they go through the tunnel here. So here they come through Portier. Let's see how close Matt is. He's not too close actually. He's dropped back because it's so difficult to follow through that section and still keep up. But let's see how Jan does, as he goes through turn 10 here.
He manages to keep up with Leica.
Yeah, I think maybe he just had a moment through Sector 1. I think that's why Matt's caught him so much. But he is doing pretty good right now. But I'm going to jump back to Leica because he's right on the back of Tommy again.
It's so hard to follow on this track. You see, every time when the follower breaks later than the one in front, you know, they gain a lot, but then on the straights and through those tight turns in Sector 1 and Sector 2, it's very hard to follow, especially through the hairpin and Mirabeau, where they're coming up to about now Massenet, quite close, but you see just a lack of downforce, how it affects them through these corners.
I'm really surprised how close Leica is. I think Leica must have a huge speed advantage over Tommy. Who was that, sorry? Jan's left. Oh no. Cross. Jan has left the session. Yeah, he must have glitched out. I did send 2 invites, so hopefully he can join again. I won't be able to invite him now, unfortunately. Castle's pitting. Okay, so Castle's in the pits. He's gone onto the hard tyres too. Leica's going down around the outside into turn 10. Can he do it? No. Ooh, I think Tommy was defending really hard there. He switched to the inside line to make sure Leica couldn't do it, and he did manage to keep him ahead. But I think Leica is going to make that move soon because that was way too close.
Yeah, Jan now dropping back down. I could see he's probably rejoining the session.
He joined. Okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah.
Leica fell a bit behind there now, coming onto the straight, but now DRS wide open, coming into Sandevot now. It's also really hard at Monaco, racing with no racing line, as you don't have the boards that they usually have, but Leica very close to the back of Tommy now. Going down the inside.
He looked, he tried it, but he backed out. That was a clever thing to do right there, but that was close.
Yeah, props to Tommy as well, giving him space. That was a good spot from Tommy there to see Leica going down his inside.
Yeah, and Tommy must be the only driver. Tommy must be the only driver who can actually see
side by side. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Oh, it looks like Havoc's inside of Jan right now. That's not what's going on there. Oh, Havoc, a little bit of contact as they go through the hairpin there. Havoc looking down the inside. He's touching the back of Jan again. I think, does Jan have damage? Does Jan have damage? He's not driving as fast as... Oh, I think he has. I think he's lost a few winglets.
Yeah, they both have a missing end plate. Oh, Jan has a couple winglets missing.
Yeah, he has the top 2 missing. Or, yeah, just the top 1. That's going to have a huge impact on him.
Yeah. Let's see, Matt's now caught up with Leica after that move. The top seems quite spread out. Youngston not being able to catch AJ maybe as fast as he would have liked. But Leica, again, Leica seems to have such a good run out of that last turn with the DRS, of course.
He's looking down. Oh, there's contact! Oh, both of them are still okay, but Leica looked down the inside and he came into contact with him. Woo!
Let's see if he has any damage. Can't see currently. He doesn't.
But Matt is right on the rear of Leica right now. Is Matt going to take advantage of this? And behind Matt is his teammate Max, who's on the medium tyres, who's right on the back of Matt's right now. Interesting to point out quickly. Sorry, do you want to say something?
Yeah, Tommy's tyres seem to be overheating as he is oversteering a lot out of pretty much every corner now.
Yeah, I'm riding on with Tommy right now.
This has become. Oh, Bagpuss has moved up and overtaken Havoc there. That's
nice
probably
move.
because Havoc's lack of end plate.
Now, one thing to quickly point out while this battle for 4th place is still going on is that Max started on the medium tyres, remember, and all of the drivers ahead, as we got Carter pitting. Carter is the first to pit out of the guys who started on the softs. Virtual safety car. Who's come off? Is that Carter? Can't figure it out. No, he's in the pit lane.
Castle.
We've got a virtual safety car and no one stopped on track. What's going on here? I didn't even see a yellow flag. Now, it's really unfortunate because that battle for 4th place was just passing the pit entry as that was going on. So one of them could have pitted and got a free cheeky pit stop there, but they didn't because it was a little bit too late. But I wonder who brought out the virtual safety car as Castle retires from the session. It must have been... Ah, there he is! Castle in the tunnel section. So if I jump to AJ, we might be able to see him. Yeah, there he is. Yeah. Oh no, he must have come off in the tunnel. And we've got yellow flag in sector.
Not a real safety car.
Yeah, he is stopped slightly off the racing line, so maybe that's why. But he has unfortunately retired, and that just leaves us with just 11 drivers now.
Yeah, it's going down quick. So let's see, Leica falling a little bit behind. Tommy seems to be speeding a little almost. Oh no, we're racing again, of course. That's right. I thought first safety car was still going.
Safety car is in.
Max now very close behind Mats. Coming into Raskas.
Ooh,
They're all going to have a little DRS train here. Leica's jumped into the pits.
Okay, so Leica is going to be the second one out of these. Let's see if how close Carter is behind him when he comes out. What tyres is he putting on?
It seems to be hards. He's going for the hards. He's going for the one-stop strategy.
So he's going all the way.
Oh,
no, it's mediums.
Sorry,
okay. No, it's hard. It's hard. So he's going all the way to the end, hopefully. We've got yellow flag in sector 2. Again, can't see anything on track. It might have just been another corner cut. But Leica has come out a fair bit behind everyone. But now it's going to be up to Matt and Tommy to react. Has Leica done the clever thing and performed the undercut here?
Yeah. It would be amazing to see Leica now coming out in front of Tommy and having made that, maybe, I think with the fresher tires now, of course the mediums, Tommy is still on the softs, but they are getting old now into lap 9. I think he could have done it. I think he may have done it, the undercut. Max now very close on the back of Mats here.
Yeah, I'm just riding on board with Max now, and I'm watching these three because I want to see who's going to pit, because someone needs to react to Leica, because Leica's not going to be too fast on those hard tyres. But who's as Mats gets really scruffy. Mats goes into the pits. Mats and Tommy are in. Okay, so I'll jump to Tommy and ride on board with him because he is going to be battling Leica as he comes out. Right, so Leica has just gone through turn 12. He's coming up to the first chicane. Now the second, 15 and 16 at the end of the swimming pool section. Let's see where he comes out. He's just going through Raskas now. And he's not even through the final corner yet. He's just going through it now. I don't think he's going to do it.
No, he's not going to make it.
Oh, wait, here he comes. He's coming full speed now. He might be able to do it. There he is. Okay, so the two drivers stay inside the white line. And he does. He jumps.
He overtakes Mats. So close. Oh, no, contact. He slams into the wall.
Oh, that is not good. That is not good at all. Has Leica got damage?
He does not have damage. Does Tommy have any damage? No.
I don't think so.
Nobody has any damage.
Wow. So I don't think Leica jumped Mats actually, because Mats was actually behind, if you recall. So Leica's position is safe, but Tommy's come out on the medium tyres. So if Leica can keep these tyres under temperature and not get too many wheel spins, he might be able to battle him towards the end.
Yeah, of course he does have Mats behind him on the fresher mediums, of course. So that might be more of a problem than him focusing on Tommy, as we saw. Matt's getting very close to him at Casino Square and Mirabeau, almost going for a dive down the inside of Leica at Mirabeau. But I think Matt's may just overtake him, but I don't think these mediums are going to last till the end.
I don't think so either. And now Matt's just 0.4 second behind Leica as they go through the final turn at turn 19 there. Matt's has his DRS wide open. I don't think he's going to make a move yet. But he is on the mediums, and he will have a speed advantage over Leica, especially with this DRS through these bits that aren't too downforce dependent.
And set to overtake. Just now down the straight, not anymore now, but just now down the straight.
Okay.
And I think Leica's gonna have to let that position go. Maybe not as soon as we think, but I don't think he can keep Mats behind forever. I
don't think so either. So if Mats can get a decent exit out of turn 8 here at Portier, he'll be able to dive bomb, but I don't think he has. It's not a bad exit. He did get on the throttle just about a second later than Leica, which isn't too bad, bearing in mind he's only half a second behind. But he's not going to be able to look down the inside yet. Leica locks up slightly. Mats cuts the corner slightly, but neither of them pick up a penalty. I think Leica's done the right thing here, because yes, Tommy is getting away, but Mats hits the wall at the inside at turn 13 and 14 there. He hit both walls actually. I'm not sure if he's got damage. Yes, he's got a front left end plate missing, and a front. He's lost both end plates. That's not going to be good for him.
That's a costly mistake there. Yeah, I think you're right. Leica may have just done the right thing, you know, getting a high quality position with those softs, and then maybe if he can make those hards last, I think he end up quite high in the standings, as of course Max, AJ, and pretty much everybody in front of him is going for the 2-stop.
Oh, I think that's Havoc. We've got Havoc spinning. Havoc has spun out of turn 16. He's trying to get his car turned around.
Oh, back pass is DNF'd.
Oh no! Oh no! Back pass is DNF'd.
Retired.
As we've got a safety car, we've got a full safety car, so Havoc's going to jump into the pits right now. Who else is coming up? Okay, it looks like we have Max and AJ who are going to come into the... So Max has done the right thing here. Max stayed out, and he's now in the pits. He waited for that safety car, and it has worked out in his favour. He's going to come out ahead of that battle for 4th place right now. So Stinson is in the pits too.
Not Leica, but Max has done the undercut here.
Wait, where's... Let me jump back to Max quickly. So,
P3 seems to have a penalty.
Yeah, Max is in the pits. He's coming out of the pit lane now. Leica is just coming round the final corner now. As we see Tommy coming around the final corner, and Tommy's going to do it. Tommy's taking him, and Leica's taking him too. Oh, here comes Leica. Max has gone straight onto the hards. But no, he hasn't done it. He hasn't done it. So Leica still did the right thing.
He has made up one position. He's made up the position of Mats.
And Carter, yeah, because Carter pit. Carter misclicks. Okay, I see. So,
Tommy now in 3rd place.
Leica has got a perfect strategy right now.
Yeah. He has got everybody in front of him should be going for a 2-stop, and he may be able to make a 1-stop work. If he can, he might have just won the race with this one strategy. I think that's amazing.
Yep. Good job.
So everybody's catching the queue by now, and nobody's been lapped either. Have it close to, but not just yet. That's a surprise. I thought more front wings would have been lost here.
So Tommy has got Havoc in front of him right now. So as soon as Tommy takes him, I think Havoc. Oh, I think Havoc's just hit the back of Stinson. Let's have a look at Havoc's front wing. Let's see if it's okay. I think he just rear-ended Stinson as they were going into turn 17 there at Raskas.
Oh god.
Right, let's have a look. No, it's okay. I don't think he's lost anything at all. Yeah, it's fine. So you got away with it with that one. Go on.
The only thing is that Leica does have the slower tire compared to pretty much everybody behind him except for Mats and Mighty Jungle. So maybe Mighty Jungle and Max will not be able to keep the others behind, and then Leica may be in trouble. But of course the pit stop wouldn't make up for that again. But, you know... Ooh, Mats has gone into the pits again. What's that? He might have lost his front wing again. That is a costly mistake. He's now dropped from 5th all the way down into 9th. And yeah, so see if the safety car is going to be ending this lap. Tommy seems to be lagging a little bit. Let's see. Let's hope the safety car is ending this up. I think only Mats has to catch the safety car queue now, and we should be good.
So is Havoc going to get out the way for the other drivers? I don't think he is. He's not being told to overtake the other cars yet. So I think Havoc's just going to stay in this sandwich, and he's going to get blue flags immediately, and he's just going to have to let everyone pass. And that's going to put him... Yeah, I mean, he's already a lap down for the front two, but that's unfortunate.
Then he's going to be lapped by the entire field. Maybe no Mats, but... Wait, yeah. Safety car still not ending, lap 15 now. Not of the safety car. Almost at the halfway point. I wish we could get some data on how Leica's tires were doing. or just anybody's tires.
It would be nice. So sometimes you can see the actual tyre temperature if you look really close at the steering wheel, but you have to get really close to your screen to be able to see
Mike
that.
just hit the back of Tommy.
Oh no! Let me quickly jump up. Oh, he's picked up a 5-second penalty. Has he got damage? Doesn't look like it, but oh, that's not good. He's picked up a 5-second penalty now. But I think Havoc actually, yeah, Havoc is letting all the drivers pass. Is that what's going on? Because Havoc was behind Stinson, wasn't he? And now he's dropped down 2 places. He's right behind.
What's going on right now?
Yeah, this is really weird. What's going on? Yeah, Havoc's now behind Leica. How did that happen?
No clue. My eyes are not good enough to see what the temperatures are. Oh, he's letting everyone by now. Ah,
okay. Let me jump to Havoc and see if he got the safety car in this lap. Okay, I'm going to jump up to AJ and Stinson. I'll ride on board with Stinson. AJ's looking a little bit glitchy on track. I hope this isn't affecting Stinson's race. Yeah, it looks like AJ's glitching a bit. But anyway,
I haven't seen Stinson glitching yet at all.
No, I think Stinson's connection's fine. Right, and here we go. So Stinson is right on the back of AJ, but I don't think he's close enough to make a move yet. We've got Leica dropping. Leica's in the pits. He's in the pits. Why did he pit? Oh, is that Havoc against the wall? Yeah, Havoc was against the wall there in the final turn 19. So Havoc must have got a bit messy. A huge kick of oversteer and slammed into the wall. So he might have to pit again as well. But Leica's serving his 5-second penalty. And he's changing tyres. I wonder why he's done that.
Oh, that's weird. Mighty Jungle not getting overtaken semi-cleanly by Carper. His name's Carper, right?
Carter, misclick 3 is Carter.
Sweet.
Now, I don't know how, but Max has dropped down 2.2 seconds behind Tommy. He wasn't that far away. I know he had a few drivers in between him because Leica pitted and so on, but where's Mats? Did Mats...
Mats is all the way down in PA.
What happened to Mats as well? This safety car restart has got a little bit confusing.
Mats has done 3 stops. That's good.
Oh, Stinson is right behind AJ right now. AJ got a really messy exit out of turn 19, but again he's jumping around a bit. So I'm not really sure how close he is. Got yellow flag in sector 3. Oh, that looks like one of the Red Bulls. I think that's Mats. Mats has come off against the wall at turn 18. Let's have a look at his front wing. He's lost nearly all his right side of his front wing. He's going to have to come into the pit. So that's going to help Leica gain another position as Havoc comes into the pits after his incident on the safety car restart lap. So yeah, it's all kicking off again.
Yeah, AJ is quite glitchy here. Very hard to tell now how close he actually is to Stinson. Oh, he seems to be pulling away going into the tunnel now.
I think the best thing to do is just rely on the interval times as it shows on the timesheet here, because I don't think it can be reliable. Tommy picks up a 3-second penalty, multiple warnings. That would have been through turn 10 probably. Jan is right on the back of Mighty Jungle right now as well. So we might be able to see something from Jan. Jan is going surprisingly quick following Mighty Jungle so closely.
I thought, you know what's surprising me? I thought Stinson would be faster.
I think he's waiting to the last lap again. I think he's just teasing.
That could be, yeah.
Yeah, but we know that it is. Oh, Mats picks up another 3-second time penalty. These drivers need to be careful because they're going to be getting black and white flags soon, and they might even get disqualified. They need to be really careful.
It may also just be that he's very careful of AJ because he's so glitchy and he doesn't dare to overtake. Could be, but I doubt it. Yeah, I'm getting very close on the back of Mighty Jungle now. Matt's in the pits again? What? Oh yeah, he lost his front wing, of course.
Yep, the front left side of his wing I think was no, front right was completely gone. So that's put Leica back up to 8th place. Jan is still
very close. Might just dive bomb Max. No, just stays behind.
Jan might try it though. Jan might try it. No, he's going to stay behind as well.
it's patient racing. This. A lot is happening, but somehow it's very patient. Let's see, Stinson seems to be dropping back a bit from AJ.
Now, Jan's going to get DRS as they come through. Oh, but AJ's picked up a 3-second time penalty! Oh, no! No! That is not good! And Stinson is just 3/10 behind him, too. I'm not going to ride on board with them because it is a bit glitchy, but if you think Stinson's going to do something, I'll quickly jump to them. But right now, I'm just going to stay with Jan because he is so close behind Mighty Jungle right now. Just going through turn 3.
Yeah, Stinson does not have a single penalty, so... Oh, AJ just lost all of his front wing, I think.
Okay,
no,
jumping to...
Who's that? Who's that in the wall?
What sector? Oh, it's Havoc, it's Havoc! Havoc's hit the wall, yeah.
All of his front wing.
Okay, he's going to have to limp all the way back to the pits now. Who does he have behind him? He has this battle. He has Jan and Mighty Jungle battling him. Havoc's retired from the session. I think, did he lose a wheel? Oh yeah, he lost his front left wheel going through the tunnel. If you lose your wing, you need to be so slow through there, otherwise you are gonna crash. Is there going to be a safety car? He is off the racing line, and there's not that many people behind him, so the AI might just delete his car. Leica's coming into the pit, past Havoc now. So we've lost another driver, and now there are only 9 left as Leica picks up another 3-second time penalty.
Oh, Jan.
Oh, Jan. Oh, the other two have pitted. So Jan stayed out on these mediums. They're only 6-7 laps old now. But Mighty Jungle is pitted, and Carter is pitted as well. I'm not sure. No, he's come out on mediums. He's come out on mediums, so he's going to try and go 19 laps. He was.
Oh, he started on. Oh no. Oh, what?
Yeah, he's.
Why is everybody on hards pitting? It seems like the hards just.
So what I think is that when they were going behind the safety car, the hards have just turned off when they were going behind the safety car. They probably couldn't bring them back up to temperature.
That could be.
And they might have also thought that Havoc might have brought out a safety car. That's why they've pitted, but Havoc didn't bring out a safety car. So yeah, they've probably gambled there and lost maybe. Let's just quickly check the stops to see. So we've got. Yeah, we've got So Carter's done 3 stops, Mats has done 4 stops, and Mighty Jungle has now done 2 stops. So yeah, not great. Jan staying out might have been a good thing to do. He wants to be careful oversteering out of turn 16 there, and locking up into turn 17 there, if he wants to bring these tyres all the way home.
Happening right now. Mighty Jungle's close on the back of Carper.
Yeah, and Stinson is again not letting AJ get away. Whilst we are here, whilst nothing is going on track, just want to give a shout out to Santi, who can't make it today. So he had a few connection issues, unfortunately, and we didn't want it to be a problem in Monaco, because if you do lag out and your AI is driving, there's going to be a million incidents. So really sorry that we couldn't have you here today, but you are in our hearts, and we will see you again in Canada next week, my friend. But again, meanwhile, AJ's got a 3-second time penalty, Stinson doesn't, and Stinson is only half a second behind, and he is not letting AJ pull away.
This, I think, is also the power of Stinson. He just waits and waits and waits and does nothing, just consistent driving, doesn't take any risks. You know, he just well, he's kind of vibing behind AJ. He's not really doing all that much except for not letting AJ get away. And I think you're right, he might just be waiting for that last lap, because I think he can push way harder than this.
Yeah, looking at their tyres as well, Stinson is on 2 lap younger tyres. Now, I don't know how much that's going to, cause any changes towards the end of the race, but he will be able to push a little bit more towards the end. And if he is just waiting for AJ and the race to end before he makes his move, then it could play a part. But yeah, not too sure yet.
Maximus now has 9 laps old hards, and the people in front of him are absolutely still going to have to pit. Because these mediums will probably not last until the end of the race, as they're all right about 10 laps old. And then Max, I think, is going to end up quite far in front. They all pit. They're relatively close to him, aren't they?
Yeah, so I'm just riding on board with Carter right now. Whilst I'm doing that, could you quickly just check the race director and see if AJ just has 3 seconds and if Stinson has any penalties or any warnings? Because if he has
Stinson
warnings, then... Oh, sorry
checks.
to interrupt you there. Carter slams into the wall at turn 12 following Leica pretty closely and is retired. He didn't lose his time. He's just retired from the session. Okay.
Did he hit the wall?
He's
like just like straight on.
No, he hit it on his right side, and his car is now back out on track, which isn't great.
Yeah, AJ just has 3 seconds, and Stinson doesn't have anything. 0, no warnings. Oh, actually, oh no, nothing. No. So, damn.
Oh, Max picks up a 3-second time penalty. Yellow flag in sector 1 and 2. Not sure who that is. Oh, it's of course Carter's car slowing down.
Is he just like, has he retired whilst on track?
Yep, he's retired, so his car's going to be on track now.
Damn it, man. It's in the rules. Okay. Well, so Stinson just still,
Oh, it looks like his car has gone off now. Okay, it's disappeared, so his car has just completely been removed from the track now. Great. So it only caused a problem once, but yeah, he will get a penalty for that. Sorry for the lack of commentary right now, viewers. We're just trying to figure out what's what's going on with this. There's a Right, so I'm riding on board with Tommy right now. He's in a very comfortable position in 3rd place, 14-lap-old mediums. They've got 14 laps to go, so he will take these mediums just under 30 laps. There may be a problem towards the end of the race. But yeah, not a lot going on. Stinson has dropped down about 3/10 on AJ. He was 4/10 behind. He's now just under 8/10.
I was truly expecting more to happen for a Monaco race. Of course, they always say Monaco is boring, blah blah blah. But I think, you know, at this level, I expect more crashes, to be honest.
Yeah.
That may seem a little harsh, but.
Right, so I'm going to jump back up to Stinson right now because he has got those 3/10 back. He's probably listening to the stream and thinking, yeah, I can pull those 3/10 back. Watch me. He's now dropped down a fair bit, but that's because he was just going through the final sector. He's still not letting AJ go. AJ's signal is still not great. He is in the UK, AJ, so he should have a green connection to me, but it's currently showing red, which isn't good. So we'll have to put a note on about
AJ
that.
Has some connection troubles, but it's very weird because out of the blue it goes to red and then back to green, and back to red and back to green.
And we just saw not George of the Jungle, beg your pardon. We just saw Mighty Jungle pick up another 3-second time penalty there. So I honestly think someone's going to get disqualified soon because it's been like almost a penalty every other lap.
Yeah. Right. So we have. It's quite boring. I think Stinson, just make a move, man. Make it interesting. If you're watching. Yeah, so I'm curious to see whether Mats and Max are actually how many positions they're gonna make up. I think Mats is only going to make up 1, as he is too far behind Leica. But I think Max may make up a lot of positions.
I'm going to jump on board with Jan for a bit and see how his driving is going, because he's on 13 lap old medium tyres. Which, yeah, he's also going to have to go 25 laps total on these tyres. So I wonder how they're going to perform at the end of the race. And all of this information is obviously going to be super useful for all the D2 drivers who are watching, because we can kind of figure out our strategy based on what these guys are doing.
Trolling in chat there.
I just press enter too quickly.
Oh, Matt Stinson makes a mistake. Has he lost his front end plate? He has.
I think he's going to stay out though. I think he'll stay out. It's only an end plate. He's only going to have yellow damage. Yeah, he stayed out. What happened there?
He oversteered out of, what was it, Raskas? Was that wrong? No, that was the end of pool section. He oversteered out of the pool section and hit the wall, which happens quite often in Monaco, as we know.
Now, how far? So AJ's 2 seconds ahead now. I bet AJ's going to have a sigh of relief after that, because he was getting pushed by Stinson the entire lap, and Stinson's made a mistake, so he was the first to crumble. Now, it's 2.1 seconds. I'll keep an eye on that gap for now, see if anything comes of it. It's 2.2, 2.4. He's losing out. I think he suffered a bit too much damage on his wing, and yeah, but let's not forget, he still needs to just stay within 3 seconds, and he's got this win.
Yeah, but do you think these mediums will last?
I think Stinson's will last more so than AJ's, but neither of these guys are going to pit unless there's a safety car. In fact, even if there's a safety car, I don't think they're going to pit, because there's only 10 laps left. 12, sorry, laps, including this one, soon to be 11. And if one of them pit, the other one is going to jump them. Stinson's dropped back higher than 3 seconds now, so he's not got the race win currently. But AJ has already got a penalty, so if he cuts one more corner, he's going to get another penalty. So it's really just going to be a case of, can Stinson pull back? But he's dropping down 2/10 every sector so far. Max picks up a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So Max has come in, and Jan is going to jump him. So one thing we've learned so far in this race is that the hard tyres are not working. Everyone who pitted for the hards have come in and pitted again. So I think we need to avoid the hards at all costs. It may even be a two-stopper for D2.
I think it's always going to be a two-stop.
Yeah. Matt picks up another penalty.
You know, we have safety cars and everything. Leica has still... He was in last place for a bit, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he is back up to 5th now. So that's what happens when you stay in the race. You just got to take whatever happens on the chin and continue racing, and hopefully the F1 gods will hear your call.
The AI, as we like to call them.
The AI.
You said, like, the AI will remove his car, and I was like, oh. That's when you know the race is quite boring. When robots starts making jokes.
Yeah, this always happens when you race around Monaco, though. Even in real F1, it's not really that interesting to watch. We're trying our best to keep it as entertaining as possible.
Laps, like, oh my god, it's so tight, what the fuck? And then it's like...
This train has been going around this track for too long.
Yeah. Everybody's more than 3 seconds apart.
Yeah. In fact, there's only 2 drivers that are less than 10 seconds apart. Oh no, there's a few more, beg your pardon.
4.
Yeah, but yeah. This isn't great for viewing, unfortunately. But let's make it interesting.
Do keep watching. We need a strategy.
We'll need to Okay, I'll check the stream, see if anything's going on there.
Oh, I'm already checking it. Alright, Carter is still complaining. Nothing new.
BP says Mark sounds really excited. Okay, let's make it interesting. We're going to switch to Rosberg mode right now.
Let's go, boys.
Stinson goes to 1016 and almost touches the wall. Ooh, that was very close. AJ's getting a lot of oversteer as he's going through turn 1. I don't think his tyres are going to make it to the end of the race, but Stinson is now starting his lap. He has managed to get back under 3 seconds now, and there are only 8 laps left. So if he can keep it, he will get first place. Turns into turn 1, only takes a little bit of curve. You can see there is a lot of downforce lost from his end plate that is missing out of that absolutely ridiculous mistake, and he let AJ get away. But look, he is now under 3 seconds as he goes through turn 4, avoids that bump that Mark pointed out, and he turns into turn 5 now, finishing the casino section. Gonna jump back up to AJ and see how he's doing. He took a bit too much curb there at the hairpin, but he's back, glitching again. Don't really want to see that, so we'll jump down back to Stinson and see how he's getting on. 3.1 seconds. It looks like this gap is hovering around 3.
Almost the curb there.
Oof. You want to avoid every curb at every track at all costs. But AJ, a little bit of a lock-up from AJ definitely there, as Max pops in the fastest lap on his fresh soft tyres. I think Matt's just going for that extra point there. Yellow flag in sector 2. Who is it? Stinson! No! Stinson has lost his front wing. Stinson has lost his front wing. Oh no, he's hit the wall again. He needs to be careful. He needs to be careful.
Oh my
AJ has just been gifted the win. He has been gifted. The F1 gods heard his call.
The AI.
AI, hear our prayers. Stinson comes into the pits, and he's just given AJ a win. He's just given AJ a win.
Mad at himself.
And Tommy's just overtaken him too.
And Jan is going to take him too, I think.
Is he? Jan's just coming around. Yep, Jan's going to take him. It's Leica. Leica could take him too. Leica could even possibly finish on a podium.
No way Leica's taking him.
Leica's taking him. Leica's just gone through 17. He's going through 18 now. Leica, he's got yellow fuel.
Very fresh softs.
Oh yeah, true. Stinson does have very fresh softs, and he's going to pounce on Leica the first chance he gets.
Softs.
Wow.
Robo really made this interesting, Phil Sex says.
I did. All we need is energy. That's all we need. So I'm going to jump on board.
Sub, boy. Come on.
I am going to jump on board
with
Stinson.
We'll make the race even more interesting.
That's it.
But now we have a fight on our hands. We have Stinson right on the back of Leica and catching him. So we will definitely see, hopefully, a sick overtake there. Coming into tunnel now. Then Nouvelle Chicane, of course. Nouvelle Chicane is such a hard corner not to lock up on. I think for a controller driver that is even harder, as of course you have a lot less travel in your brake. But yeah, Stinson's catching Leica very quickly.
Yeah, one thing to remember as well is that I think Leica has a few penalties. Can you quickly just check how many penalties Leica has? Because Leica, it might be better for him to just give this position up.
Let's see.
Stinson down the inside of Leica. Stinson down the inside of Leica. It's turn 1. Leica gives up the position, and Stinson gets that overtake done. So Leica's dropped down to 5th place now. But I'm not sure. Can you also check if Jan and Tommy have any penalties too?
Yeah, Jan has penalties. I'm pretty sure Jan has. Yeah, Leica has a 3 seconds. Let's see. There's so many flags. Where are the flags? I think Leica was just scared of Stinson, to be honest. Because I would have let him past. Of course, I'm not Leica, but still. Let's see. Where is Jan? Jan, 5 seconds. Oh, and Leica has a 5-second penalty as well. Yeah, so Leica has 8 and Jan has 5.
Interesting. So on a quick side note, if you join our Discord server, for any viewer who's watching, we basically have this really incredible robot that handles all of our, basically handles the entire league.
It's actually quite trash.
Apparently,
not that good.
Well, apparently it was made by a really good programmer. I don't know. It was just lurking around in the Discord server, and it does everything. You can talk to it. She can flirt with you. I say she. Sorry. She can do all sorts. Anyway, the reason I'm telling you this is because we've already received in this race alone, we've already received 2 penalty reports from some drivers. So some drivers, maybe who have crashed out, are getting a bit peed off with what they saw on track, and they've already submitted 2 reports. Don't know who it is, but yeah. Something's going on already.
Oh, Max getting close. Shit. I'm sorry.
Oh, watch your language there, and we're just going to ride on board with AJ, who is doing a phenomenal race, of course, a phenomenal race so far. Hasn't hit the wall once, has the 3-second penalty.
Oh, Max, very big oversteer there.
Did he hit the wall, or is he okay?
No, he's fine, but he's lost some time there.
Okay, I'm going to quickly jump to Max now. Sorry for switching so quickly. Max is closing in on E-Pro on Mighty Jungle, so I'm going to turn the enthusiasm up a notch and let's commentate on this battle right now.
They're coming into Tabak's corner now, and now charging up into swimming pool section, hard braking into the last couple turns of swimming pool, then into Raskas, no locking up. That's actually a rare sight. Stinson sets a new fastest lap of a 1:12.3. That is actually faster than my quality time. That's sad. But now coming into T1, Sandavant, hard turn that. Very close on the back of Mighty Jungle now. Max is, of course, got the way fresher tires, and of course,
big step eventually. Oh, we've got Mats. Mats is out. Mats is out of the race. He has retired. He has DNF'd. There's a virtual safety car. Is AJ going to pit? AJ has an opportunity to pit here. Is he coming in? No, he's staying out. AJ's staying out, so he's playing it safe. He is playing it safe because Tommy was only 17 seconds behind. I think he did the right thing. Well done, AJ. Keep up this hard work. And once again, the enthusiasm causes yet another driver to crash out. I think we're onto something here.
Yeah, Max and Stinson very close on the back of Jan there. I think on the restart we may see some 2 overtakes actually. This race just got interesting again as we see Max very close to Mighty Jungle and Stinson very close to Jan there.
So I'm just riding on spectator cam with Max right now as they're going through turn 17 at Raskas. They're going through the final corners now.
Come on.
We're just waiting to see. Max is right on the back of Mighty Jungle. We're waiting for that safety car's in. Virtual safety car has come in. Max is locked up. Oh no, it glitched on my screen. Max is okay. He is okay. Sorry, I got a bit too excited there, but he is right on the back.
Stinson has dropped back 0.2 of a second on Jan. Oh! Now he's catching him again, right on the back of him into the hotel hairpin. Now coming into Portier. Let's see if he can do anything in the Nivelle chicane. Let's see if he can drag Jan a little bit. Of course, he's got the fresher way fresher tires actually.
Oh, we're going to see dive bomb. We're going to see dive bomb. Oh, no, Jan
locks up as well. Oh, coming into Tabak corner now. Only 2/10 behind, less than 2/10 behind him now. He's just patiently waiting.
He's lifting and coasting into the corners. Oh, Jan gets very scruffy as he goes through turn 16 there. Here they come through 17 at Raskas. Stinson very close behind. He's going to have a huge speed advantage with DRS here. Is he going to do it? I think he is. He's gone to the outside. And he's got it done. Right, now I'm quickly going to jump back to Max because Max is so close behind Mighty Jungle right now. Ooh, he got
a little scruffy exit out of the last turn there.
Excuse me, I'm getting too excited.
Is the enthusiasm getting to you?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Max is still really close behind Mighty Jungle, but no heroics here. No one is going to dive bomb into him. We saw Leica try it earlier on Tommy, and that did not work out. And I think Max might have got a sight of that as well, so maybe that's why he was playing it safe. Max just goes straight over the speed bump there to reduce the track distance to get a little bit closer to Mighty Jungle. Here they come through the hairpin at the hotel. The Grande Hotel hairpin. Right, he's going through Portier now. He's a little bit closer. We're not going to see a dive bomb here because Mighty Jungle got a far better entry and exit in turn 8 there. But he is defending already. Max going swerving left and right. A little bit of a lock-up on both fronts from Max there. Almost touches the back of Mighty Jungle. Oh! I think it's glitching.
Yeah. No. He lost his end plate.
Oh, he's lost it? Oh, no. Max has... No, well, yeah, he has. He's lost his front right end plate. So he is still close behind, though. So we could see it here.
Yeah,
he's very close.
DRS, he's going to be able to do it anyways. Even for the lack of end plate here.
Here he goes. He's looking down the inside. It's Sandoval. Can he do it? Oh, there's contact. Ooh, he manages to save the rear just in time. That was brave. That was brave. Well done, Max. But unfortunately, you didn't get that overtake done.
Oh, my throat's hurting. No, I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Maybe on that last straight, getting some time there in the hairpin. But let's see if we can get... Oh, Leica's very close on the back of Jan as well.
Okay, whilst you're watching that, I'm just going to stay on board with Mighty Jungle and Max here, because I think Max is going to dive, but no, he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. He's going to stay behind as they go through the tricky chicane there. We got Mighty Jungle getting a huge kick of oversteer. Max understeering slightly, but manages to avoid the wall at turn 12. Go through this really fast chicane in the swimming pool section, followed by the second chicane there. And Mighty Jungle has managed to pull away slightly. But we're on the final lap now, so I'm going to jump to AJ, and we're going to watch how he crosses the line in style. He's just coming up to Raskas now. Portier, sorry. Portier. Yep. Sorry. He's in the tunnel section.
Oh, Leica's done the overtake into Sandoval. I just missed it. No.
Oh, no. Did he do it? Oh, congratulations, yeah. Leica. Well done. That's 4th place for you there. But he does have penalties, remember? He has penalties. So if Jan... Has Jan got damage? Jan's lost an end plate, but I think other than that, it's okay. If Jan can stay behind within 5 seconds, I think he might be able to jump Leica. But I'm going to jump back up to AJ right now because AJ's coming.
Max just almost went for the lunge down to the hairpin.
And I'm just running on board with AJ now as he crosses the line and takes 1st place at the Monaco Grand Prix. OFR Season 1 Division 1 Race 6. Congratulations. And I'm going to jump to Tommy now. Great second race for Tommy as he crosses the line in 2nd place.
Max actually has quite a battle here. Is he going to do it down in Tabak? No, he spins! He loses all of his front wing and he's not going to lose any positions. He's last, but still. You know,
so Tommy crosses the line in 3rd, and Leica is just coming through the final corner now, and he's going to cross the line in 4th place. But we need to wait and see because Jan's dropped down more than 5 seconds, unfortunately. So unless he can make that up, he might finish behind Leica. Is he going to do it? Ooh, there was a bit of a drag race towards the end there, but all drivers are finished. So let's quickly see what the final result standings look like. That was a pretty interesting race towards the end. It's a shame it took so long to liven up a bit, but it was still a good race nonetheless.
We got some pretty enthusiastic commentators to help.
Yeah, if it wasn't for those commentators, we might have lost viewers.
And the bot, of course, the mighty bot.
The mighty bot.
Gwendolyn.
Hero called.
The AI have answered once again with an almighty race.
So, another great win for AJ there, extending his championship lead. I don't think he got fastest lap. Let me just jump ahead now and see who got fastest lap.
No, Stinson got it.
Stinson got it. Right, great. Stinson got the fastest lap. Good job, Stinson. Right, so Leica finished 4th. Leica finished 4th. Congratulations, Leica. Nice to see you finishing. Stinson was the only one without a penalty.
Really?
Yep.
And he's finished 2nd because of that. Damn. So, D2 drivers, if you're watching, don't get a penalty.
Yep, and for everyone else who's watching the stream, the D2 race will begin in 40 minutes, so stay tuned to our backup OFR channel where Leica and Havoc are going to be commentating for us. And that's it for today, so thank you very much, guys. Yep, and see you at D2.